There you are. Hi guys, welcome to Student Chat. In the show we will try and make meals on a budget, to a challenge, and try not to embarrass ourselves while doing it. Okay, so this challenge this week, let's have a look. Okay, so the Evening Standard produced an article saying that one of the ways that millennials and students could save money for a mortgage is by cutting down on meal deals. Your challenge is to come up with an alternative to meal deals for lunch. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is an element that I'm introducing. I've got some dice here. I've got a D20. That's how much I'm allowed to spend overall. So if I get 20 on here, it means £20. I've got a D12. That's how many portions I should cook. So if I get 6, it's got to be 6 portions. And I've got a D6 here. So that's just a normal standard dice. And this one's an odd one because if I get an even number, I'm allowed to cook with meat. And if I get an odd number, it's either going to be vegetarian or vegan. So let's see what we get. Okay, so I've got, if you can see that, 12 pounds to cook 6 meals, and it's an odd, so it's got to be vegetarian. So yeah, I think we could do that. Let's head to the store. Oh, control group for all this, and I'm also really impulsive. So for this recipe, I've got some pita bread, I've got some carrots and some other veg, and what we're going to do is we're going to make some satay chickpeas. And it's not satay chicken, satay chickpeas. Yeah? I am bad at this. So for the satay part, we're going to be using some red curry paste. I'm going to be using this as it's got everything that I need in it. It's got garlic, it's got chili, it's got some coriander, that kind of thing. And it's just easier to do it that way. The only thing we don't have is soy sauce, so I'm going to use that from my store cupboard. So to start this recipe, we're going to be peeling a couple of carrots, and then we're going to grate them to throw in with our chickpeas. And then we're going to sweat them off in a pan with a shot of oil. Quick tip as well, make sure you season it with salt and pepper. Oops. I tell you man, this recipe is going to be so good. It's going to make you look like an absolute diamond in front of all the baby boomers. You know, until they move the goalposts again. So once they're all sweated off and all the moisture's gone, you're going to add a tablespoon of peanut butter and a tablespoon of your curry paste. You know, this recipe actually cost me, all in all, £7, and that's including the sandwich goof. And yeah, we should be able to make 6 portions out of it. And who knows, you might save a bit of money doing it. I mean, the alternative is to pay a decent minimum wage, but if that would require not operating from the idea that all millennials are lazy. So, oh well, never mind. At least we got a nice recipe out of it. Okay, the next step is to warm up our pittas. For these, I'm just going to pop them in the oven at around gas mark 3 or... shoot, bear with me 1 second. 135 degrees. I'm going to do that for about 4 or 5 minutes just to warm them through and make it easier to cut into them. While that's happening, I'm going to prep my garnish of veg. For that, I'm using diced spring onion, peppers I'm going to slice into julienne, and baby leaf spinach. Couldn't be any easier. Okay, so our pittas are done. What I'm going to do is just halve them, open them up, and then fill them with everything of our ingredients. So there we go, guys, and in true foodie fashion, served it up in a pie dish. All jokes aside, this dish was super cheap, cost me £7 in total, so it's £5 under budget. I've got enough for 6 portions. Well, the final test is always whether it tastes good. You can taste the peanut butter in it. And it's just the right level of spice as well. So there we go, job done.
If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and don't forget to support me on Patreon.